rolling. All right, welcome to the Pink Room, Soja. Well, I just gave it away. I'm sitting here with Sojabrat today. We love Sojabrat. I love Sojabrat. Why would you not love Sojabrat? She's in the Pink Room with me, and we're gonna have a really good time talking about music, talking about Elvis, Buddha, Dictator, all that's been coming out on her SoundCloud that has been like showcasing her talent melodically and just who she is. And we'll also talk about what's coming up next. So without further ado, welcome Sojabrat. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great today. I'm excited.
She said the thumbs up great.
I'm feeling great.
She's great, great. All three cameras are great. All right. Awesome that you're feeling great. Let's just jump right into it.
Okay.
All right, Soja. What's the first song you remember hearing?
The first song I remember hearing, as in like the first song I ever made? Mm-mm. What do you mean hearing? Like just hearing like a first song, like a song?
Like when as far back as you can remember, the first experience you had with music where you recognized what music was. So for me, I was 3, 4, something like that.
Okay.
And what song was it? Where were you at? What was you doing? Who was with you?
Okay, I'm gonna just put it like this. You know that one song by Demi Lovato where she's like, "This is real, this is me, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be."
Is that Disney Child? No, that's Disney
that's
Child.
Camp Rock.
Dog, what's wrong with me? Disney Child.
No, you gotta cut that. You gotta cut that.
Don't ever. I don't mean it like that. Kelly, Michelle, Disney Channel.
But yes, it's called "This Is Me," I think, by Demi Lovato.
Was it on one of them shows?
Camp Rock. It's a
Camp
movie.
Rock. Oh, that was a Disney movie.
Yeah, with the Jonas Brothers.
Oh yeah, I definitely wouldn't even watch that. Not anything against Jonas Brothers, but I'm saying I'm in a different cohort of age than you, so yeah, it's a little different.
But
I was already
like
watching
one of
The
the
Wire.
songs where I was like, I really want to, record. I really want to make music. But when I first seen that movie, I think I was like about 13, 14. I had this song book and I had like 15 songs. I still remember a song I wrote in there till this day.
Wait, so the first time you remembered the first was 13?
Yes.
No, let's go further back. I'm talking about when you 5 years old.
5 years old?
Yes, Soja. We're taking it back.
That's what I know any songs.
Yes, you do. You heard something.
Okay,
you felt stuff around you. What would your mom be listening to when she's dropping you off to school, or your dad, or whoever, your auntie? I don't know. When you were having experiences with your family, what were they playing around you?
Okay. Now I see. Okay, Brandy. You know who that is?
Yes.
Okay.
This girl just asked me if I know who Brandy is.
Okay, Tori Kelly.
Yeah.
And
Tori Kelly's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I like her. And there's somebody else I listen to right now that they be playing.
Usher?
No. Chris Brown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brandy and Chris Brown sounds like a good starter pack for your ears.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We can do that. See? You did it. There we go. All right. So those are like some of the first artists or first songs you remember hearing. Was it which Chris Brown? The first album, Chris Brown? Chris Brown,
the one that's like...
Say Goodbye.
Deuces. You know that song?
Deuces. Damn. Have you ever heard his first album?
No. What's his first album? No, Drea. No.
His first album's name is called Chris Brown.
Really?
Self-titled album. Chris Brown, his introduction to the world.
I've never heard of that. I've never seen it, never listened.
My heart is slowly breaking. I'm looking at the audience and I'm like,
cry.
I low-key might. Chris Brown is like the album where Run It's on it, Say Goodbye is on it, Yo is on it, Yo.
Oh, I know those songs.
There we go.
But I think I only heard them on the radio.
Oh, you got to run.
So,
all right. We can go to my house later. I'm going to play the Chris Brown.
Okay.
All right. As we indulge in herbal essences. Anyways, God damn, that threw me off. Okay, so Chris Brown, Brandy, and now we are. What are you listening to around your parents or your family? What's your mom playing? What's your dad playing?
Well, my mom's listens to LMA.
Okay.
Right now, and she really likes it's Jamaican music. It's
Caribbean
some
music.
Artist, yeah, it's some artist that she be listening to though. I don't even know like how it goes. The song or the name, but
you just remember how it sounded when you were around.
Yeah.
Got you.
And she listens to. Do you know Eric Bellinger?
Yeah.
Yeah, she listens to him too.
Got you. He's amazing. He's amazing, by the way. I think he's also a songwriter too.
Yeah.
Well, that's really what he is. Yeah. Well, whatever. We're all musicians out here. All right, Soja. So I'm gonna talk you through a little scene. Let's get into the mode.
Okay.
We're gonna take it back to baby Sojabrat back in the day. When'd you move from North Carolina?
I moved from North Carolina my freshman year of high school.
Okay, so you was there for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And it was country out there, right?
Yeah, but the part I was in was kind of ghetto.
Okay. I mean, that's still the country.
Yeah, it was.
The country ghetto is a lot different. People don't know that. Well, they do. But like up here, the ghetto different than
the country ghetto.
Yeah, it's like slow. Ain't nobody got down there. Like, not at all.
Ain't even nothing
Piggly
to do
Wiggly out there.
Piggly Wiggly, yeah.
Yep, big lots with all that or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, Soja, where are we? We're playing outside. Okay, we're playing outside in the neighborhood with the little kids around, because you're a bad little kid too. I know you was bad. Your name is Sojabrat. All right, keep your eyes closed. Oh, put your palms up. Turn your palms up.
Okay.
Up. And set them on your knees like that.
Oh.
There we go.
I'm like...
Now relax and melt into the sea.
Okay.
All right, so Mama said, go ahead, go outside. You're getting on my nerves. I'm trying to smoke. So we go outside. I'm silly. We go outside and we're playing with the kids. You got your bike. You may got the chalk out. Y'all may got the water hose because y'all really bad kids like that. And it's somebody that has a porch that's watching y'all. Somebody, an old head in the neighborhood. You know how it be, watching y'all. What is that old head playing off the radio in his porch, on his or her porch?
They're playing 50 Cent.
You remember? Is that a memory that you actually remember?
No, I just made that up.
Damn. See, that scene wasn't that good. See, I got to get better at talking you through these.
It got to be something that actually happened.
No, it's just, what I'm trying to do with that is like take you to a place where you're like, okay, Soja Boy, crank that booty meat.
Okay, let me try
not
again.
crank that booty meat. God damn it. I've been everything up. I said Disney Child, crank that booty meat could be pretty fire though. Shout out to Soja Boy. I would take you in the pink room before I would take $2.50 in food stamps, okay? Like I said. Anyways, it's okay. Well, I'll try again for the next scene.
Let's try again.
No, for the next scene.
Oh, next scene.
Yeah,
okay.
Let's go to square one. Let's get down to where you started and how you started and why you started.
Okay.
So you kind of started talking about it when you were mentioning the camp rock song with Demi Lovato. And you said that song, or hearing that song, made you want to start recording and kind of introduce you to like your sound, right?
Yeah.
All right. Tell me the story from like when you first heard their song all the way to your first equipment, your first whatever, however you decided to start recording yourself.
Okay. Well, when at first, I didn't have a studio or anything. My auntie, she knew someone, which my Uncle Jasper, he's a producer. He has a studio in his basement. And I was like 16 and I was like just singing. I was making R&B. And so she was like, I want to get you in the studio. I want to do a song. And so I was in there with my god brother, Zay, that's his name. Mm-hmm. And we made a song, R&B song. And then, ever since that, I think I was really playing around because I was like 16. So I don't think I recorded until like start being serious about music till like literally 2 years ago.
Okay, but you started... Yeah.
But I was in the studio, but I wasn't dropping the music I was making.
Oh, so you started dropping 2 years ago, but you was playing around with your sound. You were hearing yourself on the mic. You were learning your tunes.
But I'm going to tell you, so the reason I wanted to start rapping is because I was... Okay, so I already know Sofago was popping. Mm-hmm. So I had him in my playlist on SoundCloud, and I was listening to music. And then Doo-Wop Kane came on, and I was like, oh, this is fire. And then Autumn, all those people started playing. I was washing dishes, and I was like, I wonder if I could, like, I want to try to rap. Like, maybe I could make some music like that. So then, because when I posted on TikTok, my R&B song, it wasn't getting no traction. So I was like,
so you started talking that
right.
That's when everybody was like, who is this girl?
Right. So I was like, okay, I'm going to just do some rap. So then that's when I made Hey on TikTok. And then I was like, okay, I started getting some followers, and then I was like, I'm gonna keep going with this. So yeah, that's just how it started.
Got you. So really, it was kind of like around your family enough to where they realized they're like, let's get this girl in the studio.
Yeah, because my family, like, they're all involved around music. Like my grandpa, he was in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Really? Who's your grandpa?
His name is Solomon Burke. He
What does
passed
it sound
away.
so familiar?
And then he's met like Michael Jackson and
I'm gonna Google
all
him.
the people.
Solomon Burke. Okay, and then your mommy.
And then that's my great grandpa.
Okay.
My grandpa now has done stuff for what do you call it?
Wait,
Ooh,
somebody else
what
is
is it
related
called?
to Solomon Burke.
What did my grandpa say on the phone? Motown. Yeah, he does Motown.
Okay.
He like created the whole thing.
Wait, hold on.
His name is William Mickey Stevenson.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. So music has been in your life.
And my grandma's done shows and plays and.
Oh, so the theater.
Yeah.
Oh, there's theater in your family too. Oh, I love that. I kind of want to talk about that though a little bit more. How have they given you feedback on your music at all?
Well, my grandpa, as of right now, wants me to send him everything we're doing here. He wants me to send him the interviews, the music. He wants me to send him my EP, all that stuff.
Have you sent it to him yet?
He hasn't really heard none of my stuff yet, no.
Oh, I just looked him up.
Yeah.
Yeah. From Motown and the group of labels from the early days of Berry Gordy's. Your daddy's an OG. You're
my
grandfather. My bad. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Dope. I love how you're so humble about that. You know what Motown means to the world? You know what his production is and his songwriting means to like literally the people who raised me?
No, I don't.
It means a lot. It means a hell of a lot. All right. Anyways, so it's all around your family. It's all in your space. It's all your atmosphere. And then at this point, you're in high school. Wait, hold on. Did you leave? Did you graduate?
So I went.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk about it.
So I went to Atlanta after my freshman year.
Yeah.
So when I went to Atlanta, that's when I started trying to like go to the studio. So when I first got my equipment was when I was with, my Uncle Justin had came over to my house.
He got a lot of uncles.
He stays by my grandpa. My grandpa lives in California, the one that's from Motown. And my grandpa, they had like a computer, like a MacBook computer and an interface and a microphone that I could use. So he came over and he brought it over and I record on that. So
it's been handed down.
Yeah. But at first I only had the computer. Like I was using a Windows computer on FL.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, but I had bought that. I had bought all that stuff on Amazon, like my first mic and stuff. It was like $200 for the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah. And then I lost my mic and I had to record on my mom's karaoke machine microphone.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Not that your mom had a karaoke machine. Let's talk about that. Was she singing around the house too?
My family, like when we all get together, like if it's someone's birthday or anniversary or anything like that, we do karaoke like just randomly and
that's y'all's thing.
Yeah, like we just do karaoke.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's how you bond with your family through music.
Yeah.
Okay. Square one of all right. So what was your first actual like recording session for a song that you dropped?
For a song that I dropped. Oh, well. Okay. So the first song I really dropped was an R&B song. And I made it. This is when I didn't have a setup. I went to like 2 hours away in a different part of Georgia. Because I wasn't going to the school anymore. I went to a different school. Like, okay, so I was in high school with this dude. And he was one of my friends. And he had a studio at his house. And he kept saying like every day, every time we're at lunch, let's make some songs. Like, you should come record, da, da, da. And I kept telling him, I'm gonna come. Never went. So then, so then when I transferred schools and I didn't I was like, crap, I want to record. I was like, let me hit him up. Yeah, I was like, let me just hit him up so we can record. So I went to his house and his studio it wasn't that good, but it was good enough for like where I wanted to start, you know? But I was trying to rap and sing like P&B rock. Because like I was doing,
I would have loved you to be on that project that he had called SoundCloud Days.
Yeah,
there were no females on there, women. But yeah.
Yeah. But that was like my first song. I actually have it if you want to hear it.
Yeah, I would love to
hear it.
Yeah, well, not right now, but you should put it on it's on SoundCloud.
Yeah, it's just private. Yeah. I have a lot of old songs on there. They're just private.
We'll talk about that later. Well, we can make a moment around that another time. Okay. Anyways, okay, so that one was at the dude's house when he was like, God, let me just go ahead and hit him up because now I really actually do want to record, but like I'm not even there yet anymore. Yeah. All right, so then you did that and then you dropped the song.
Then I dropped the song and I didn't have no fan base, none of that. So like
you didn't have anything.
Yeah. So I was just sending the link to the song to everybody in my contacts, everybody that I follow on Instagram.
You was sending the text chain.
Yes, I was just like link. Yeah.
Listen to my track.
And I was like, I don't even care.
You was handing out CDs on the corner, basically.
I was like, I don't even care if they don't even. Like, I know that somebody, even if they don't want to listen to it, they're going to click it eventually and be like, let me see what this girl, you know? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I think I got like, 3K plays on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
For organic word of mouth marketing, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. You did good with that one. All right. So then that one was called what? What was it called?
The song was called, I honestly can't even remember.
Okay, don't worry about it.
It's been so long.
We'll look it up on SoundCloud.
Okay.
I want to talk about when you started to get into more of like your social media, or has started to market yourself on social media because it's worked well for you. And I remember, I don't know if I talked to you about this or whoever it was, but I remember you saying like, I don't necessarily have like a plan or a marketing strategy around certain things. Sometimes I just get out there and like let people feel the music and then kind of tease it around until I drop it. But like, when did you first decide, you know what, let me go see how people feel about this track, or let me go make a Triller to it, or whatever, these Trillers that you do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what was the first track that you teased on Triller?
The first song, Triller, I remember was Function. I don't think it was the first. I haven't
heard that one.
I don't think it was the first one, but that's the one I remember like being like the first, you know.
That's fine, yeah. That's what I mean.
So yeah, it was Function and I was at a hotel in a bathroom, you know, just vibing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was the first song I did in Triller. And then what got me to like wanting to post Trillers and, you know, trying to reach out to my fan base was because of Hey, when it blew up on TikTok. Mm-hmm. And at first I had like 4,000 followers when that song went up. So then like I kept posting about it. It was getting more traction. Then I did Doubted, which Tana mixed that whole EP for me.
He did? Yeah. Shout out to Tana. We're going to go to his show later.
Yeah, but so then I posted Doubted on TikTok. Yeah. And then Doubted was going up. It had like 300K views on a video. And then I got like 10,000 followers. And then I just kept posting Trillers to my unreleased and just trying to get people to, you know, vibe and hear my music. So, yeah.
Yeah. Why did you lean on Triller specifically to be like the outlet that you expressed yourself on with and showed people and performed your music to the world on?
Honestly, if I'm being honest, I just seen other rappers use Triller and I was like, I'm gonna just use Triller.
Okay. And it worked out? Yeah. Because it's not TikTok, but it's like, what's the difference between Triller and TikTok from your point of POV?
Let me tell you.
Because
So Triller.
I need to know.
Triller is like, Triller, I feel like you won't have a fan base on there unless you have a fan base on other platforms. Because they go to your Triller. Mm-hmm. Unless you like already have a name, then your Triller will be easy to find, and you probably will have followers on there. But if you're like trying to be upcoming, you won't like have nobody on there.
So you already had following. You already had people that wanted to like know more about who you are and your music and stuff.
Well, yeah, from Instagram. And that's how they find my Triller.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you would post your Trillers on your IG too,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay. And TikTok's different. Which one's your favorite?
TikTok.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Triller, TikTok, whoever want to work with her.
Oh yeah, sorry guys.
It's fine. No, it's fine. No, regardless, the money talks.
Yeah.
So you've done a lot of fan engagement through, I don't know if you realize what you're doing though when you're like on the Trillers or TikToks or whatever, but it's engaging for your fans because we want to see you have fun with your music too.
Yeah.
Outside of us paying to go see you on the stage or whatever. But let's talk about your first performance, your first actual on stage performance ever. When was that? Outside of karaoke with the fam?
My first stage performance ever was in 3rd grade with my best friend Sarah. We did a talent show.
Shout out to Sarah.
And we did the Cup song. You know that song? I got my ticket for the long way round.
No. Wait, I do know that song. But you said the Cup song. Why my mind go to 2 girls in 1 cup?
What?
This is what's wrong with me. I'm like, was there a song with that? Like... Golly, I gotta get better at this. My mind is so all over the place today, y'all. It's in shambles. It's okay.
But,
I'm like,
yeah.
The cup song. What cup you talking about?
Like, okay.
So then y'all practiced this together? Like, what were y'all practicing for that?
We didn't really practice.
For real? Did y'all win the talent show?
No. Well, okay. At that time, I didn't know you could win a talent show. You can win?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
You win money. You win. Oh, well, 3rd grade, I guess you might not be winning money.
Yeah, I was in 3rd grade.
Yeah, it was like, okay, who wants to get up and sing with their friends?
Right.
And it was you and Sarah.
But yeah.
Okay. How was that? Was it fun? Did you leave that stage like, oh, wow, I think I like being on stage?
Yeah, it was fun, but I was really nervous.
Yeah.
Because it was like everyone from my school was just staring at me.
Yeah.
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 But now it's like I'm used to it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because I think you do good on stage now. All right, let's talk about the, what was this? Summer, your performance in Chicago.
Okay.
What was it called? What was that
Summer
stage
Smash.
called? Summer Smash. There we go. Summer Smash. So that was that the biggest stage that you performed on thus far?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so far that's the biggest one. And how was your experience on that stage?
It was
the performance. We're talking about the performance.
It was really lit.
Okay, it was lit. What are some things that you think about like when you like reminisce or reflect on?
I do remember that Vendor. Shout out to Vendor. He was DJing. He accidentally. It was his first time. He never DJed before. It was his first time. And
DJing at all?
Yeah.
On your stage, for your performance?
Yeah.
You trust that man.
But in Booted, when I was about to perform Booted, the sound cut out.
No.
So I like did it a cappella first, and then they put it back on, and then I was kind of running out of breath because I sung it in a cappella. Cause he was trying to, get get everything plugged in.
Yeah, put everything back, and you over here like, hurry up.
So, but my mom, like my family, everybody was like, I'm proud of you. You did so good, because some people, they would have just stopped and not have finished their song. So, yeah,
that's what's up.
But it was a good experience.
You're proud of yourself for that.
Yeah,
you're proud of yourself.
I was lit. I was like, turn the fuck. I was like, turn up.
You can cuss, girl. You can cuss. We in Drea's house.
Period. But yeah, I was lit. I was too lit. When I perform, it's like adrenaline. Just be like, I just be, I don't know. I feel like I'm more me when I perform.
Yeah. Well, hold on. You are still you regardless.
Well, yeah, but I feel like I come out like, I don't know how to explain it.
Like the version of yourself that people don't see immediately comes out.
Right, comes out. Yeah. That's what I mean.
She's very like, at least from my experience with her, she can be very mellow and like real chill, but like still like fun and bubbly. But like on the stage, she talking her, she going off. She got an attitude. She's dancing, she grooving, she moving. Yeah. That's how she is. And I love that. You should keep that, like, show off on that stage. That stage is where you can like it's a portal. You can transform, like really, really, really show it off. But in the studio or when you're interacting with people, like you don't have to perform all the time.
Right.
You're not like you're a performer, but you're not a performative person. That's it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's a good quality. All right. So to square one, I did square one almost everything. What's something else you want to share with the world that they might not know about like the beginning of your career and how you started?
Okay. I'm going to say this one. Well, actually, I don't think I have nothing. I think I really just went over everything.
Good. All right. I did a good job, y'all.
Yeah, you did good.
All right. Cool. All right. We're going to switch it up. Get in your Shavasana.
Okay.
All right. So some of y'all might not know, but Sojabrat is very talented in many different ways, including drawing.
Oh, I thought we were doing this.
No, we are. I'm setting it up for the people.
Okay.
Setting it up for the people. All right, Soja. So we're in Soja's studio, her art studio. She's waited all her life to be able to just leisurely draw and paint or do whatever she wants when she wants to. There's plants all around. There's beautiful paned windows all around. There's sketchboards and all types of easels set up all around the room. And she's drawing her favorite pet. I don't know, maybe it's a cat or something. I don't know. But what is playing in the background as you draw the cat and the incense are booming, the weed is smoking or whatever is going on in there. And you're vibing to your own drawing studio.
What is playing?
Yeah, what song you got? What song's playing?
The song that will be playing would be damn, what's it called? Only Bino and Sojabrat. I forgot what this song is called.
I forgot what it's called too. I like that one. I like him. I like Bino too. Only
It's
Bino.
so good.
I like him. I love how you rocking back and forth as you're thinking about it too. Like in your vibe. Yes.
But damn, I know it's like Choppa or something. It's something.
Oh well. Either way, a song with you and Only Bino sounds like a cute little vibe, and you're probably bouncing around as you're drawing.
Yeah.
Why did I say cat? Are you a cat person?
Actually, yeah. When I like cats.
Okay, so you do like cats.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know why I can tell when people like cats. I'm not opposed to cats. I just don't understand why you want something around you that could slap you at any given moment.
Well, yeah.
I've seen cats. I walked past my friend's cat and he was like, wow. I'm like, this is why I don't want this in my house.
Yeah.
Why would I have that just sitting around me? But I guess you can
I used to have a cat and she loved eating Doritos. What? I'm for real.
I didn't know cats ate other food outside of cat food. They're
I don't
not like
know.
dogs. They don't beg, do they?
Well, all I know is every time I would put a chip towards my mouth, she would hit it and then eat it.
You let that hit you?
It's a cat. Like, what is this? Like, it's not gonna, like, what? It's harmful.
Get your hand. Like, what you mean? You try to eat a
She would climb, you know the black screens on the window?
Yes.
She would climb on those outside and we would put her outside.
Oh my God. Her cat was crazy. What was her name?
Her name was Diamond and she was brown and white.
Brown and white. That's pretty. Okay, Diamond.
Yeah.
Aw. All right. Well, that's the end of the Square One segment. Let's get into the Brink. The Brink of Soja Boy.
Soja Boy. No, I can't believe you said that, Drea. Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Disney's child. Crank that booty meat.
Soja Boy.
Sojabrat.
Oh,
you know what I mean.
No.
It's all right. You can leave if I disrespected you. So
no, I don't feel disrespected. It's okay.
My bad. Okay. All right. Sojabrat. Let's get into the Brink of, one of your milestone moments, which kind of came out of, how would you put
nowhere.
It came out of nowhere. Yeah, it really came out of nowhere. But it came out of like just not interaction, but it came out of the culture.
Right.
It really came out of the culture, straight out the culture. So talk to us about that fake XXL list and then like how you responded to it and how Elvis came about.
Okay. So Hyperpop Daily posted a fake XXL list with my name on it. And everybody that follows me was sending it saying, Sojabrat, I think this is real. And I was like, is it? And then I texted somebody and I was like, is this real? And they were like, no, that's fake. So then I kind of got salty and I was like, they trying to make a fake list with my name on it. No, heck no. So then I made Elvis and in the song, I knew it was going to go up on TikTok because usually when somebody's has an Instagram post that went up and you put it on TikTok, it's going to go up. So I basically, when I did the Elvis TikTok, and I was like, double XL is irrelevant. If it was true, I do it for the hell of it. I had their picture of the fake XXL is with my name on it in the TikTok video. So like it gave the song more traction. And so, yeah, and then I just started getting plays from it. And then, well, actually before, scratch that, Summers had hit me up about hopping on the song. He told me to make it an open. And then, yeah, after I posted that snippet, the song wasn't out yet. The song wasn't out yet when I posted Hyperpop Daily on TikTok. Then I posted a snippet of a little part of me on TikTok with Reno's part. And then I was like, I put in the caption, who do y'all think this is? And they were like, oh, this is Sojabrat and Reno. Oh my gosh, it's gonna break the internet. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And then so I think I dropped it, like 3 days after that. And then, yeah, it just went up fast.
And then after that, you... Did you have to respond to Double XL or like to some of the haters?
No, never.
You didn't? Okay, good. All right, good. So
I wasn't dissing them either.
Yeah,
so.
we know. Yeah.
Yeah.
She wasn't dissing them. It was just like, damn. So this was kind of fake. Well,
right.
actually,
I wouldn't be happy if it was real. Like.
Yeah. Actually, I got something to say. Okay. Right. Yeah. All right. So again, that moment came out of literally just kind of her response to the culture.
Yeah.
And she had her own way of just, talking her in response to that, and that's how this came about. But after Elvis, what came after Elvis? Like after you built that after that traction, after you kind of like leverage that moment to bring in some unique listeners. So I'm talking damn near analytics talk to bring in new fans. How did you serve those fans after that? What did you give them after that? Booted?
Yes, Booted. Yeah. I did some singles with Internet Money, and Booted was a SoundCloud exclusive. Yeah. And yeah, that song went up like 300K. And yeah, it's like a regalia beat. I think
that's what it's called. Okay.
Yeah, regalia.
Get that.
That's the type of music it is. Yeah.
Have you made any other regalia beats? Or
no,
tracks?
I want to do more. I like how it flowed on that. It was really nice.
Yeah, I like Booted is one of my favorite ones. Booted, Genetics, Elvis.
But I think it was Rio and Pink Grills made that beat.
Okay. Well, whoever got regalia beats, send them her way.
Yes, please send them.
We like that. All right. So, but you've kind of always had the same, or your fan, again, you engage your fans a lot. Like you kind of maybe like help them, or ask them to help you choose your release dates or things like that. When did you implement that strategy? Was it after Boot or after Elvis or before Elvis?
It was before Elvis.
Okay.
Because like I was saying earlier about the function trailer I did, I would basically be like, spam 500 comments if you want the song. Like I've just been like doing that ever since I first got like onto Triller. So
got you. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of artists do that in a way. They kind of gamify like, the interactions with their songs. But it's really important when you start doing that, how you start doing it and why you start doing it, because you could have your fan base, I don't want to say trained, but like, they can expect to have some type of like involvement in what you're showing them versus like they're just waiting for you to tell them, hey, now this is a song that I think I want y'all's input on. You know? So I think that's really smart. That's really good. So where do you think you're at now? What's your next milestone you want to hit? Because Elvis was a great a milestone for y'all. And then, you had your Instagram got taken down.
Yeah.
Then you came back with Dictator.
Yeah.
And then video, by the way, it's all pink.
Yeah.
Like the pink room. She was in the pink room before she even knew it, y'all. But yeah, so talk to us about post Instagram back up and Soja coming back to talk her once again.
Okay. So Instagram got down because, somebody took me down. I was getting reported multiple times, made a whole bunch of accounts, keep getting those taken down, then got my account back finally, had to pay for it to get it back. But yeah, when I got it back, I don't think I posted until like a week or two. And then I was like, I think when I first posted, it was the Triller to Dictator. I think it was, yeah.
Damn. You were really down for a minute. I really just got
it back, yeah.
Yeah.
Not too long ago.
Not too long. That was this year? No, that was last year.
That was last year was when I got it taken down. No, I just got it back this year.
Okay, so you just got it back at the top of this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like beginning of this year.
Literally the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. So then Dictators, you've been working Dictator, you got the video, then you've been shooting more videos.
Yeah, and then EP coming up, High Maintenance. I want to do a video for one of the songs on there called Antennas Up, which you guys will hear if this is coming out before. You guys will hear it. But yeah, so I want to do a video for that. And I think we talked about yesterday, I want to do meet and greet this year. And what else? It would be so fun if I could go on tour with another artist and just
say it's going to be so fun when I go on tour with another artist.
It's going to be.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Okay, yeah. It's going to be so fun when I go on another tour with another artist this year.
Wait, what tour were you on before?
Oh, no, I wasn't on one.
You said another? Yeah, you said another.
Oh my gosh.
It's all right. She's speaking. Okay, now she's really speaking.
Now I'm tripping.
Now she on a whole nother dimension, y'all. It's all right. I got it. What's in that tea?
I don't know. You put something in there?
No, I didn't.
Okay, never. I'm just checking. But yeah, when I go on tour, I want to go on tour this year.
So Sojabrat's going on tour this year.
Yeah.
Her EP High Maintenance is dropping. She's talking her cocky High Maintenance, kicking her feet up on the bed type.
I'm on my High Maintenance.
What's like, okay, so since I guess we kind of skipped onto like the last section of the show, but whatever, we'll keep, I'm reordering.
I'm sorry, I messed it up.
No, you didn't do I got it. It's fine.
Okay.
So I was what am I trying to say? Oh, High Maintenance. I know what it means. We've talked about it, but like for the rest of the world to know, that's your camera, right? What are some messages that you would like your fans to receive from High Maintenance? Whether they're a man, a woman, all in all, like what's the message? What are the messages behind
the message? Is like, no matter what anybody tells you, no matter how anybody feels about what you're doing, if I feel like, okay, if somebody's trying to tear you down or anything like that, you gotta make sure, you gotta feel like you're on a higher level so that you don't, so you don't feed into that, you gotta be like, well, you gotta kind of cocky, but not, you know what I mean? It's just like, you're high maintenance, like, evolving, developing as an artist. And if somebody's like, well, I don't like how this and I don't like how that, well, okay.
This is my maintenance.
Right, this is me. Like, so that's just how I feel about it.
All right. So given that that's the message behind High Maintenance, what are some of the experiences that you've had that feed into, the messages of the songs on the project?
Okay. So basically people trying to, is it belittle you? Yeah. People that try to make you feel smaller than what you are. Like as an artist that hit a mill, you feel like, okay, I can do this. Like, especially if you came up by yourself before without anybody like helping you. Yeah. I feel like, you're on your high maintenance. Like you're getting done on your own without anybody else's help, which I feel like is really important as an artist.
Yeah. For your self-esteem as an artist.
Yeah.
So for you, you're on high maintenance. So you're talking about how you got the mud pretty much. And now
I'm just living life. Like I'm high maintenance. I'm smoking a blunt on the balcony, vibing, it's just like all that stress that I had, I'm now like I'm developing and I feel like I'm living free. Like I'm just
living free.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that you feel like you're living free now.
Yeah.
What are some of your, I guess you said hobbies, your drawing is one of your hobbies, or what are other things you do to kind of just like take yourself away from your music and spend time with music that you like on your own?
Well, okay, yeah, so we talked about drawing. I really like to do makeup.
I was gonna say makeup or hair.
I want to be a makeup artist. Well, not want to be. I want to do makeup and do music at the same time. Like I want to travel
You can.
to do
You damn near
makeup
do it yourself.
and yeah.
Oh, you mean travel? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
As a makeup artist,
Yeah.
but I'm also a rapper, you know? I feel like that would be super dope.
You could do it all.
Yeah.
You can do anything you want in this day and age. Definitely in this day and age.
Yeah.
What do you love about makeup so much?
Well, when I was like 7, I would just, while my mom would get ready for work, I always watch her do her makeup in the morning. Or like my aunties, when they're about to go out, they're putting their lashes on. I'm like, this looks nice. Like, okay, I want to try. So like, I think at first I was wearing clear mascara in like 6th grade because my mom wouldn't let me wear makeup.
Yeah. So I think I did that too.
Yeah. And then after I think 8th grade, I started like, I wasn't really doing my eyebrows. I was doing what my mom was doing because she used to put mascara for her eyebrows.
Yeah.
And I started doing that because I saw her doing that. But then like, as I started watching YouTube videos and getting more into it, I'm like, okay. So got to high school, then I was like really developed into like doing my makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were kind of exposed to it for a while, but through women in your family.
Yeah.
What were they listening to when they were putting their lashes on? Was their music playing? I'm always asking about the music now.
They're listening to Ratchet.
Ratchet music. What kind of ratchet? How crank that booty meat?
Like one of my auntie's favorite artists, she likes to listen to Boosie.
Boosie. Okay. Ratchet.
Yeah, so she's doing makeup.
Very ride to ratchet. Yep.
Yeah.
Copy. So Boosie. Is Webby in there too?
Future. Yeah.
I was about to say that. Future.
I'm trying to think.
So you're
Future.
Go ahead.
Boosie. My aunt Joey used to love listening to Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. Oh, don't we all? Yeah.
And I think that's mostly like what I know like they listen to when they do their makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. From back then. Now they listen to like, you know, what's popping now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, your aunties are they my age damn near?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm like, yo, I'll be listening to the same.
Yeah. They're like your age, yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. Oh, that's beautiful though. I'm like, damn. I'm trying to think like when I'm at a certain age and I have kids or goddaughter. Well, I got a niece and a nephew coming. But like what I'm going to be listening to that they're going to be looking up at. And I feel like back in the day, like aunties were listening to a little bit more of like that soul and the funk of R&B,
yeah.
like the 80s or the early 90s R&B. But we about to be listening to, what are we going to be listening to? Are we going to be listening to Yeet while we doing our makeup?
Yeah, I do that now.
Right. Well, yeah, so you do that now. So I'm saying, so your kids are going to be like exposed. I'm just saying like the seed of like.
Yeah, like when we have kids, they're going to be like, who is Yeet?
Right. Who is the Yeet?
Yeah. You know, yeah. So.
Exactly. While I'm over here listening.
Sojabrat?
So Boosie or Webby. One of my favorite songs to get ready to is Wipe Me Down.
Oh, I know that song.
I know you know that song. I would play that song over and over. I had this dream one time that I got proposed to while that song was playing.
Really?
Don't ask me why. And future husband, don't even try to replay it because you're not going to get the actual message. But yeah, I have a little bond with that song.
Okay.
Gosh, talking about ratchet. What else would I want to bring up? So we talked about, how do we get there? Oh, because we were talking about milestones. So
yeah,
Elvis. And then I was like, okay, what's the next milestone? Yeah. And then we talked about makeup as far as like, what do you do outside of music to take yourself away from music? Now I want to know more about like, who are some of your favorite artists growing up? Outside of what you listened to at first, like Brandy and them. But who are they?
This is actually crazy. It's actually crazy that I'm a rapper now because I used to listen to pop like every day. Like Justin Bieber, pop, One Direction, Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande. Like those are the people. Yeah. Oh, and Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
I used to listen to her a lot.
You give me pop. You give me like Disney Star.
Yeah. I love their music.
Wait, so how did you learn how to rap then? What were your references?
Nobody.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's crazy that you're
because I didn't start listening to rap until I got to high school.
Right. Okay. So we talked about that too. Yeah. That's interesting that most of your influences with music were pop, R&B.
Because my mom, she wouldn't play no cursing music around us. And even when we're like 15, 14, she still wouldn't allow it.
Really? Even though y'all was probably cussing at that point?
Yeah. So it was just like, she was just like, pop music. Every time radio station, pop music. And actually I had a crush on Justin Bieber.
Oh, so didn't they all? Who did I have a crush on? I had a crush on white boy, Channing Tatum, but he's not a singer or nothing. I'm like, never mind. Anyways, we'll talk about. Let's get back to this. So you were a Justin Bieber girl. You were pop. You were Demi Lovato, Ariana Grande, and then you got to high school and you're like, you know what? I can do that rapid. Like, let me talk some shit.
Oh, and Katy Perry.
Katy Perry. Oh, E.T. is one of my favorite Katy Perry songs.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
With Kanye on it, right? I think Kanye's on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What are there were there black pop stars back then? Like, you know what I mean?
I'm trying to
because now pop is more of a status of music. Like, is your music?
I think there's this one song with Miley Cyrus' sister. What's her name?
Her sister black?
Her sister's white, but she has a song with a black dude. I don't know his name. He's the one that made that song. Oh my gosh, the song is so good. No. Oh my gosh, hold on. I have to do this.
Okay.
It's the song. I have to show you after this. It's a good song.
It's a great song. Yeah. I want to see Soja's pop playlist.
But he's a black pop artist.
Okay.
Yeah, I just forgot his name.
I'm just trying to like put myself in the shoes of where you were at that point in time. I'm like, what were some black pop artists that you were consuming at the point in time?
Honestly, nobody.
I
just listened to...
We need more black pop stars for our kids. I mean, black music is pop music anyway at this point. Like, our music is mainstream music now, but now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, who were your like, black influences in music if you only listen to pop music?
Yeah.
Really? So you just got out here, but I mean,
either if it wasn't rap, it was like R&B.
R&B. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, girl, you've come a long way, and your sound is very reflective of who you are, though, and like what comes out of you. And that's what I think I like about the way that you like make your music. It doesn't sound like you're trying to be anybody else, in my opinion. Now, is there a community of music that sounds like, what you make, like Plug and B or Plug Music or whatever? There are communities around it. But I think I kind of like that you didn't necessarily have rap influences when you started to rap.
Yeah.
Because it gives it a little bit of a different flow, different texture, and you have a lot more melody. And I don't know what the word is, but it switches up quite a lot.
Yeah, I try to put a little bit of singing because I wanted to be an R&B artist, but now I'm rapping. So it's like I try to put a little bit of that in my music. So.
Is there a point where we're going to have both?
Hopefully.
Is there R&B on the EP?
I'm kind of scared. I don't know how they're gonna react if they hear a whole singing song.
You see what Yachty did. You see what Beyonce did.
Oh, just that song Yachty did. I love that. I like that song.
Put it out. Yeah. It doesn't matter. It's your expression to the world.
Yeah.
And how they receive it is how they want to receive it. Whether they're gonna want to receive it that way, regardless. You can't change their minds about how to receive you. You can just only put your stuff out.
Yeah.
So. There's that. All right. So we talked about what's next. We talked about, I want to talk about certain like trends in music or the culture that you really like or that you think are working or that you think aren't working. Like, what's your just take on like music culture right now, especially the music culture that you're coming out of in like the underground?
Okay. I feel like there's a lot of new artists coming in now. And I feel like we need more artists in this scene because the underground leads to mainstream.
Yeah.
And I feel like more artists in the underground is more listeners for the future. Like people to listen to,
Yeah.
So.
And I will say one thing about, I saw this random YouTube video about like the death of A&R and like how artist development kind of isn't a thing anymore. What I've noticed on my side of the fence, being in the role that I have and then just being really into the underground culture, underground artists get up there and just drop something just because they can, because they got the materials or because they're, they got the mic or whatever. I just want to put stuff out. I want to do what my friends are doing, or I want to do what's out there. Not everybody makes it to the next segment of underground, and even the other segment of it, and then even after that, getting to the place where they can like be.
It's just because I feel like it's because some people just want that overnight, like, I want to be I want to wake up tomorrow with 100,000 followers. Like, it's not how it works.
It doesn't work like that either.
Yeah.
But if you are an artist that starts, you could start in the underground and not really have your sound developed yet, but keep working towards it. Let your fans bond with you as they see your progression, as they see you grow and things like that.
Right.
And as you grow through your underground stages or phases, then, you know, depending on how your relationships form in the underground, you could easily go pop or mainstream.
Right.
But it depends on where your talent is when you start and where not your talent. It depends on where your intention. There we go. The intention to develop your craft and your talent.
Because honestly, at first, when I first started, it wasn't about the money. Like, I wasn't like, I wasn't doing a song because I want people to buy features off of me. That's not what it was about. It was about, I want people to listen to my music and hear me for like who I am. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I feel like some people that are into it now are also only doing it for the money.
Yeah, so. Because then they see, oh, I can set up distro. I can just get money from streams. I can just do this. I can, it's
like, you gotta really like, it's like, you gotta care about your supporters. Like, even if you, like, I just feel like,
and caring about them means giving them music that is authentic. To you.
And that you worked hard on.
In my opinion. No, but it's interesting you made that comment that the underground is just the future portal is a portal for the pop and the future of music. Yeah. And is that music developing itself? Not all the time. But the ones that do, they make it up there. Yeah. But I will add on to that and say that I would like to see more artists focus on developing their craft and their sound and exploring the different ranges and the different types of like, not even genres, but just instead of like just writing a plug scene or writing a regalia scene or a digicore scene or whatever, like get in there, develop a fan base there, then maybe touch something else and see what other fans like, or maybe collab with with
another person in a different genre.
In other genres, like spread your seed as much as you can until you figure out exactly what speaks to you the most and what you can speak to your fans through the most. Yeah. And that right there will kind of like help you. Like, I like to put it like this, like, you know, back in the day, well, I don't know about you, but I was coloring with crayons at one point in time, like when I was younger. Did you ever use crayons?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So crayons are still a thing. Let me stop trying to age everybody. I'll be trying to act like 30 is so old. It's not that old. But there are a lot of things like the fact that you had to listen to Chris Brown that segment us. Either way, you might have 8 crayons in your pack at one point when you first dropped your first track on wherever you drop it at, maybe SoundCloud. But then as you develop through the underground, like you're racking up crayons. Now you with the 384 pack. If there isn't is it 384 or 184? I forgot.
180.
184. There we go. The 180 pack. Now you got the 180 pack and you can touch that many more ears just because of how you've developed your craft. Right. So spreading your sound.
I like that. I feel like I'm gonna get that tattooed. Mm-hmm. Some crayons or some like, that's kind of cool. I have an idea now.
We're talking about that. See, I just inspire. But yeah, girl, that's really it. I'm like, we've known each other enough so I can have this conversation very casually with you. Yeah. But feel free to ask me questions as well.
Okay, Drea.
What do you want to know about me?
Okay, let me see. How was it? Okay. Who was the first artist you met when you started doing this? We started. Ooh. Do you remember?
NLE Choppa. Well, oh no, I'm lying. You mean SoundCloud or you mean my life?
Your life.
Ooh. It was, sheesh. Oh my God.
Okay, I'll do SoundCloud.
NLE Choppa.
Okay.
The first artist visit I was ever in.
How was it? How was your...
It was great because I was a super fan of that. It was a Camelot, or I forgot whichever one it was, but we had given him a jacket or something because he had like beat Tekka off the top of our New and Hot charts. Okay. And then, or the SoundCloud New and Hot charts. Yeah. And then it was just really good to like meet one of the artists that had so many ears on lock, you know, because I look at SoundCloud and I'm like, if you're at the top of the new and hot charts on SoundCloud, then that many people listen to you right now. Like literally, I could walk outside or look at a building in New York. There's somebody listening to an NLE Choppa song right now. So it was really dope to like meet him. And then he was young at the time. He was 17 or had just turned 17. We were laughing and chopping it up with his moms, and we were like, I was like, you know, Mama, like, how do you feel about listening to him talk about this or whatever? And she was like, cringe, but you know, that's her baby. Yeah. But yeah, that was the first artist I met in my actual full-time job.
Okay. I think this will be my last one. I think this is a good question. What was one of your hardest obstacles that you went through when you started SoundCloud?
When I started at that company, I was actually on the sales team as a brand partnership strategist. Yeah. And as much as I'm, you know, good at talking and selling things and telling stories and whatever, it was hard to translate that. Go ahead. It was hard to translate that to the audience in which I had to translate it to. So for example, with that particular role, it was about me positioning certain packages for potential sponsors. So if I'm selling a SoundCloud playlist, you're selling SoundCloud culture. Right. Like how do you tell someone or teach someone how to sell the culture of SoundCloud and what it means to be an emerging artist and have a stake in an emerging artist career versus you pitching Kanye West. Like everybody wants to be on Kanye West. Yeah. But why would I want to be on a Sojabrat playlist or sponsor a Sojabrat playlist if I don't know who Sojabrat is or where she comes from? Right. So teaching people how to understand and accept underground music and just what that space means for the next generation of pop stars was really, really difficult because I'm going in there like, you don't get it? Like, bro, it's SoundCloud. What are you talking about? Right. And these are like 40-year-old moms with minivans and soccer balls. And they're like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah. So how do I make someone else care? Yeah. And yeah.
Okay. And then what made you want to start the Pink Room?
The Pink Room came from the fact that I've always loved talking to people and getting to know them through music. But I'm going to shout out 330ENT / my Stinkabutt family because I have this group of friends where we just be getting up a lot and we just like my friend has a studio at his crib. Yeah. And well, it started out during the pandemic. He was buying just piece by piece by piece by piece. And every weekend we're over there. Now we got a mic. Now we got this. Now we got that. Now we got one of them damn near is engineering now. Like it started out like that. But we'd just be making music. And I would love to just like talk to them about like their experiences with music and how they feel about music and help them kind of get on the mic and really tap into their sound. So I like to coach people into their sound, into their ears. And that's where the Pink Room started from. It started from them drunken nights of me being like, nah, I know you remember that song you heard back in the day. I know you feel that, channel that right now. Like, that's how I be talking sometimes.
Like, let's do it. Let me just chat with these artists, you know. Yeah. You give good advice, so that's good.
Thank you. I don't even take my own advice. But no, I decided, I was like, wait, I want to get to know an artist through this. Like, I want to ask an artist these questions because that would help me understand. I would love to have a Pink Room with Beyonce one day. I want to know all about what she listens to and what she likes outside of what she gives us. But, and Soja Boy, I'm still on Soja Boy for that. I will take you in the Pink Room. I don't need 250 in food stamps. Never even needed food stamps. But I don't need that. I need you in the Pink Room. Yeah, girl. That's it. Thanks for that question.
You're welcome.
All right, y'all. Soja just asked me some great questions, and then we chopped it up and got into a lot of good stuff with her. Be on the lookout for her EP, High Maintenance. It should be out by now. If not, it's coming out really, really, really soon. So keep that and stay locked in and subscribe to us on YouTube.